applause. Didn't even get to pause.
Yo guys, welcome, it's your boy KGSS2. Now today, before I start today's video, as you probably know what it's about, a lot of you wonder what's happened to my hair. I had it shaved because obviously I'm going away in a few days, even though I told you I'm going away soon. And plus it just gets really long very quickly, and I just decided to just have it short as I could without going bald. So obviously I was a bit nervous about showing my face on camera without a hat on, but I thought sooner or later I'm gonna have to do it. So I thought, why not today? But today we're gonna do another video on what I hate about college. Now I know some of you requested what I should do about work. I don't know if I can talk about work because a lot of people said it's actually a sackable offence to talk about work, but I'm going to talk about college instead because college is something a bit different, so let's go on with it. Right, so the first thing I hate about college, or hated, is my first girlfriend in college. What it were is I met this girl and she was going out with a boy at first, and she just really, well, let's just put it this way, she was a bit of a cheat. You know, she cheated on any boy she could get her hands on. You know, she could work her way around any boy and she would literally, you know, have them, you know, wrap around her little finger basically. So that's one thing I hated. Me and her went out for about a year and then we ended up breaking up because she was a little bit of a cheat. And then obviously me being an idiot, I went back with her, even though she promised saying she'd never do it again. And then the funny thing is, which I kind of think's funny, she posted it on Facebook on a status, you know, with my boyfriend, and I was thinking, that's not me. I'm at home, you know, reading this, and another boy was texting underneath, and I was like, okay, at first I was upset, now I'm not even bothered. So I just deleted her, and I forgot about her. So that's one thing I hated, which was obviously her. The second thing I hated about college was this so-called ex-friend. Now if you wonder why I call ex-friend, it's because we don't talk much. What it were is, me and him was hanging around on our break at college, you know, getting a drink and something to eat and just doing whatever you do on your break. And at the time, he tripped up, obviously shoelace untied, so he tripped up and he accidentally like flicked the fire alarm. And obviously a fire alarm, all the fire doors, you know, close, and all the doors just random sort of closing, so we didn't know nothing about it. A couple of minutes later, the fire alarm went off. We had to evacuate the entire college, and me and my friend got done for something that you could class it as our fault, but it wasn't our fault. He tripped over and he accidentally flicked it, and we got into some serious trouble for it. I was just sat there like, okay. And he was crying his eyes out next to me, crying his eyes out to the head of the teacher at the head of the college, you know, crying. And I was just sat there thinking, why are we getting in trouble for something that is an accident? But then he ended up, you know, breaking down and squealing like a little pig, saying that he did trip over. But because he was crying, they put the blame onto me, and they tried accusing me of pushing him into the fire alarm. And I'm not an argumentative person, but I asked them to get the CCTV camera footage up. My mum came in with me. She asked to look at the CCTV footage, and the teacher was like, oh no, that's classified information, we can't show you that. Me and my mum wanted to tell them, you know, you're lying, but we just kept our, you know, level head, and we walked out. That was it. So, and then, you know, the teachers would not let us complete our work, you know, show off our presentations that we did, that we put so hard work in. We were going to Alton Towers on that day, on like, I think it was a week before, like a week after it happened. So we got expelled from college and expelled, we couldn't go on the trip. We had to wait for a phone call until we could go back and have a meeting with him to see if we were fit to continue our year again, which is just stupid. And then we got a meeting, and as I said, we asked to see the CCTV footage because they were blaming me for pushing him, literally, shoving him into it like I was, well, aggressively, but I wasn't. So, oh yeah, and I can't remember I can't remember most of the things I hear about college, but these are the things that I can remember, you know, remember easy. But here's one thing that really did piss me off. One of them was the teacher. The teacher was so not helpful in our class. Literally, you asked him for help and he'd help you. Now, a teacher is supposed to help you, which that wasn't the problem. I needed help, he'd come and help me. But if I was doing something on the computer, say, I don't know, something simple that I don't know, a 5-year-old could do, he would come and look at it and say, "Oh, why can't you do it yourself? How old are you? It's not rocket science. You're not building a rocket." And I did actually feel kind of stupid. So I did actually end up walking out of his class halfway through because I just couldn't handle the way he was talking, looking down at you, thinking that you were you know, a small person. So that's one thing I hated, you know. I wanted to, you know, beat him up and slap him across the face a few times in terms of sort his, you know, attitude out. But obviously I didn't, because obviously I would have been expelled from college. And I was actually learning, like iMedia, computers, you know, trying to, you know, do special effects, like most of you guys will have seen on our certain videos. And then the other thing that really pissed me off was this girl's friend. I was going out with a girl, and she ended up having friends who were totally dickheads. You know, they were total pricks. You know, coming in, "Oh, why are you going out with her for? You know, oh, she stinks. Why are you going out with her for? She's a cheat. You know, you don't want to go out with her. She's fat and she's ugly." You know, and when you're going out with a girl, if you love that person to bits, or you love them with all your heart, you want to just tell the guys to shut up and, you know, sort them out, you know, just, you know, Conor McGregor, you know. But yeah, you know, but you just want to, you know, but, you know, they just kept going on and on about the certain things, and that really did piss me off. And I just ended up ending relationships because I couldn't handle with the friends. I ended up breaking up with friends in there because of them, you know. And it was just really getting on my nerves, you know. And I've got a list as long as my arm what I hate about college, but most of the stuff I can't remember. But I have got one thing I do hate, and this is the last thing I can actually remember that I did actually hate about college. The final thing I really hated about college, is people that I never used to get along with in school. The people that I never used to get along with in school, you know, they suddenly just come back into my life. You know, you go to college and you say goodbye to the friends at school. You're probably never going to see them again because you're probably going to meet more mature friends or immature friends, depending on what you're like. Depending on what group you get with, depending if you actually go to college. I know some people went to work, got Saturday jobs and Sunday jobs and weekend jobs after school. You know, in my school, people got some weekend jobs. But when I went to college, I thought, I'm never going to see these friends again. I've had good memories with them. I'll never see them again. Probably be sad, but whatever. You know, I know people who went to school and that's it. They've all went separate ways, had kids, had families, you know, got jobs, you know, got laid a few times. But yeah, But yeah, they all come back in, you know. I was meeting new friends and meeting attractive ladies in college, and I was talking. Next minute I go, "Oh, yo, Kieran." I'm like, "What?" Look around, and one of my old friends was there. I was like, "Oh God." And then as soon as you see the first one, they all come round. You know, they all come in the corner and they're all there, and you're like, "Oh my God, I'm never going to get away from these people." And I won't regret it. They are good friends that I'm still with, even though I met them in school. The ones that I met from school and all the way in my previous life now, they are alright. Don't get me wrong, they are nice friends. They can be dickheads at times, but tell me a friendship where you don't have arguments and hiccups and stuff, you know? Friendship is like a relationship. You know, you're always going to have bumps in the road, no matter how perfect your friendship / relationship is. But, you know, that's just things, really. And that was it. But that is the only thing I can actually remember hating about college. There's a lot more things, you know. Teachers used to blame me for stuff. People used to say things and they used to think it was me because they said, oh, a kid with short hair or a kid with long hair or a kid with a blue jacket on, which I obviously had a blue jacket on that day. They did blame me, so they tried to blame me for stuff. You know, so I used to get blamed more or less for a couple of things. Not all the time, but, you know, certain times I would. But if you did like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, I hope this hair doesn't confuse you at all. I hope you still remember who I am. You know, I'm not an escaped convict or anything, you know, taking over this channel. But yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, and just obviously, you know what to do. Subscribe, leave a thumbs up, comment down below, tell me what you want me to, you know, react or whatever next. And yeah, just keep showing this channel support, keep showing my gaming channel support. I've just been doing Agents of Mayhem live streams on there at the moment. I have done up to 4 parts already. So I'm going to try and do a part tomorrow, but I'm not quite sure, depending on how my schedule is, you know. Got stuff to do, busy lives and stuff. So could you please subscribe to this channel and give it a thumbs up and comment. Could you please subscribe to my gaming channel, which is KGASS1. I'll leave my name down in the description so you could easily find it. And could you please go and share your support to SC World of Entertainment. That is the channel where we all do our little sketches and movies and whatnot. So please show your support there. And until next time, guys, peace.
Didn't even get to cross.